Hello everyone, this is Dana Talberg, and today we are looking at Light Universe Makuta Teridax. That's right, in my lore, this is how Makuta Teridax looks like in the Light Universe. So unlike the official the original Bionicle Generation 1 Light Universe Teridax, my Light Universe Teridax is a completely different build altogether rather than just a color swap to the original Makuta build that I did. I'm not going to pull down my original Makuta for size comparison because it's in the other room and I don't feel like getting it. But he also comes with his Light Universe Rakshi, which is another thing. The Rakshi exist in my version of the Light Universe, and they are actually snakes. They're just like snake things. They're not actually they're not like bipedal or anything like that. They're just snakes. So this figure has been modified a lot. It used to be a lot bigger, but I've kind of just been slowly taking it apart for parts throughout the years. And I figured I should probably record a video just in case I end up needing these parts for something. So I want to record a video of it before the time comes where I might take it apart again. So, before we get to his articulation, let's take a look at some of his accessories. So first we have his Rakshi. So this is a young Rakshi. It's just a small little snake. It has 2 hinge joints and then a ball joint at the end of the tail. So it's not the most articulated thing, and it uses a witch doctor head as its headpiece instead of a Rakshi head because I don't have any spare. Plus also I wanted to use this headpiece as a creature's head because for a while I've just been using it as feet. Then for his second snake, this one is, well, his second Rakshi, this one's a little larger, and he actually has, let me take it out of his hand so that we can show off his other accessory properly later. And it has a little chain connected by Strax's neck piece. This one has a lot more articulation than the other one due to its increased size. So let's go from tail to head. So at the base of the tail, it has a ball joint, and then it has hinge joint, 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 ball joint, ball joint. So it can curl itself up pretty decently due to its articulation, which is kind of an important thing for a snake to have. Then for his last accessory, he has a sword. It's fairly generic, not really that complex of a sword, but gets the job done. And also, you know, it's the Light Universe, and in the Light Universe they don't really have nearly as much conflict as the regular Bionicle universe, so it's not really needed. Now, for articulation, he has a ball joint at the neck, ball jointed shoulders, hinge jointed elbows, ball jointed wrists, His claw hand has hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint. His hips are ball jointed. His knees are on a hinge. And then his ankles are ball jointed, but there's not really much room for them to move. He also has ball joints and hinge joints on these pieces, but those are mainly for filling up gaps rather than actually having articulation. And same with these, they have articulation, but it's not really for anything. So now a quick quick little spin around of the figure. So, as for his last gimmick, he has a hinge jointed visor, so it can fold down. That about does it for this figure, and this figure will be last Bionicle review for a little bit. I want to do some other type of videos other than Bionicle videos. I feel like I've done a lot of Bionicle videos, so that'll do it for a bit. I might come back later when I have some new builds to review, but for now I've reviewed basically all of my Bionicle builds. I do have like some Hero Factory builds, but I don't know if I'll review them because I like to change them up a lot. So doing a review that is actually comprehensible will probably take a while. But that's going to do it for now. See you whenever I see you.